Hi, I'm in Aix-les-Bains, picturesque town of 25,000 people nestled in the French Alps. About 25 years ago, I moved to a town on the other side of those mountains back there, and I've come back now just to show you guys around a little bit.
Aix-les-Bains is the principal city on the eastern shores of the Lac de Bourget, the largest and deepest natural lake in France. It's one of the major towns in the department of Savoie, which stretches from the Italian border to the Chat Ridge on the western shores of Lac de Bourget. Savoie is part of the Rhône-Alpes region, which encompasses the neighboring departments of Haute-Savoie, Isère, Lannes, Rhône, Drôme, Ardèche, and Loire. Lyon, with fewer than 500,000 people, is by far the biggest city in the region. But even though the terrain in Savoie is mostly rural and includes some of the highest mountains in Europe, the area is surprisingly densely populated. 400,000 people live in a region roughly from Portland, Oregon to the Pacific coast. Chambéry, the capital and largest city, has only 56,000 people. Without any major cities, that means people live in the more than 300 medium to small villages nestled between mountains, valleys, lakes, and vineyards. Aix-les-Bains is just an hour away from three major cities, Lyon, Grenoble, and Geneva, Switzerland. So it is nothing like a small rural American town of 25,000. There's actually a very cosmopolitan environment that has been a vacation destination for French royalty for centuries. The word Aix is ancient French, referring to any region with natural springs. Aix-les-Bains has been a healing center since as far back as the 1st century AD. The Arc of Campanus, just in front of the existing spa, is nearly 2,000 years old. The population of Aix-les-Bains and the surrounding area remained at around 1,000 through the Middle Ages until more solid roads were constructed. From the Renaissance to the Industrial Revolution, the population slowly grew due to Aix's reputation as a healing center, its casino, and yes, its supply of brothels. After World War I, the town grew to 11,500, and by the late 60s, it settled into its modern-day boundaries at a population of around 23,000. But the town is hardly defined by its borders. The natural beauty of Aix spreads for miles along the lake and its two mountain ridges. To the west is the Chat Ridge, which separates Savoie from the neighboring department of Isère. Although steep and dynamic, the Chat Ridge is generally considered a pre-Alp. Rising directly behind the city center at just over 5,000 feet is the Rivard. The Rivard dominates Aix and offers spectacular views of the city, the lake, and just to the west, the towering peaks of the Chartreuse, Bauge, and Beldon ranges. But what keeps people coming back as well as employed is the business of health. Besides the two major spas, Pellegrini and Chevalier, there are several smaller spas as well as hundreds of businesses dedicated to restoring and maintaining the health of a mostly aging population. Annually, more than 32,000 patients or curists bathe in the healing waters and take relief from one of the hundreds of massage therapists and holistic healers in town. The business of the town is quite apparent when walking down the main street in Aix. The ubiquitous green crosses of the French pharmacies pop up like Starbucks logos in Seattle. Along with any tourist population comes the entertainment industry. The Casino Grand Cercle, built in 1823, is only the 21st highest grossing casino in France, but none are more extravagant. Whether it's playing poker, dining at their 5-star restaurant, or taking in a show, odds are short on you leaving with any money. Contrary to the perceived liberal mood, Aix-les-Bains is the home of some of France's most conservative. Among the favorite sons of Aix-les-Bains is the chief rabbi of France, Gilles Bernheim. Bernheim was famously quoted by Pope Benedict XVI on his treaty against gay marriage. Other luminaries include the French Buddhist philosopher Mathieu Ricard and Christophe Lemaitre, the first Caucasian to break 10 seconds in the 100 meters. Aix-les-Bains is not only the home to France's fastest, but also some of its most durable athletes. Rowing, swimming, and multi-sport contests have been a part of Aix for more than 100 years. But if you ask the locals why they love Aix-les-Bains, the answer is nearly unanimous: the lake and the mountains.
On est à la fois le lac et la montagne.
Aix-les-Bains, je dirais le lac, parce que c'est super joli, le paysage.
Il y a la montagne, le lac à côté, moi j'aime bien nager.
Le lac et la montagne, c'est pas loin. Lac-montagne, donc ski l'hiver et wakeboard l'été.
The one disadvantage appears to be a generation gap between the young and the old. All the young people I spoke to mentioned it.
Qu'est-ce que c'est le pire d'habiter Aix-les-Bains?
Le pire, il n'y a que des vieux.
Les problèmes avec les vieux?
Non, mais quand j'étais petite, en fait, il y avait beaucoup de vieux. Et ils étaient méchants avec nous, en fait. Et du coup, ça m'a un peu traumatisée. Après, j'ai rien contre les vieux. Enfin, c'est
vrai en plus.
Qu'est-ce que c'est le chose le pire comme quand on habite à Aix-les-Bains?
Les vieux, il y a trop de vieux.
Et c'est quoi le problème avec le vieux?
C'est trop long. Les termes.
Et
Ils sont en voiture ou des choses comme ça.
Moi je trouve que c'est pas une ville assez dynamique, il y a beaucoup trop de personnes âgées ici. Pas assez de jeunes.
But those who have lived a bit longer in town have a different list of problems.
J'aime bien nager.
Et qu'est-ce que c'est le plus grand problème avec Aix-les-Bains?
Il n'y a pas de gros problèmes, le problème c'est des petits problèmes, c'est-à-dire que Aix-les-Bains, la rue là, elle est belle, magnifique et tout. Vous voyez, il y a un passage à niveau qui est à 400 mètres. Vous tournez, il n'y a aucun entretien, il n'y a pas de fleurs, il n'y a rien. Au début, là, après la barrière, vous passez à Noël, il n'y a aucune. Avant, il y avait des guirlandes de Noël, ils les ont enlevées, ils n'ont jamais remis ces 2 ans.
Aix-les-Bains, c'est très capitaliste et bourgeois.
But on the other hand,
Moi j'y travaille beaucoup, donc j'ai pas le temps de profiter des loisirs, mais c'est une ville, moi pour ma part, de trop petite dimension. J'aime mieux les grandes villes, mais parce que j'ai pas trop le temps de profiter de tout ça.
but nobody seems to want to leave.
Voilà. Et est-ce que vous pensez que vous allez rester ici après le col?
C'est sûr. C'est la ville de la fête ici. C'est trop bien.
Et vous faites quoi pour les fêtes ici? So if you're tired with the pace and the congestion of Paris, this is a great respite here in Aix-les-Bains. Come on down here, check out a little bit of Savoyard culture, the mountains, the lake. You'll never forget it.
Merci.